Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for May 28th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, LB pulled away a huge top score of 1060. Marvin, a top score of 10, or not top score, second place of 1030. Burning Ass Taco scored 966. Noxitney at 943. I kept a 913. Starmy Goon 910. Dano 416 901. Innocent 880 along with Machine God and Nonoa at 860. And most of that had to do with differences between strategy of getting the scrap from these sentries. Pretty much the upper half, Starmy Goon up, actually Dano up from 7 and higher, did some kind of radiation trick, and some people had better success than others. I only got 7 scrap from 5 sentries, which is well below the average. But today is a new day. 26 people played yesterday. Let's check out what we have today. Now, I will say also, as everyone who watches my videos know, playing tired is a bad idea. I am tired. It is 4:20 a.m. and I have a game in 3 hours and 40 minutes. So, let's get through this quickly, hopefully. Today we have Sensor and Reroute Power, which could be useful. We are on a barge A, so expecting scrap, I believe. And hull integrity medium, could be worse. 2 infestation types. I think I saw the generator, but this is a huge room. There is a defense. Let's go ahead and get things moving. I don't see any scrap in here. Just in case there is a defense in this room, I don't want to... Or not defense, sorry. No. In case there's a vent in this room. I don't want to leave it accessible too long. Okay, defense is in R4, so R4 should be safe. Taking a big risk here, but not too big of one, really. I gotta watch my time. What I'm doing here is I'm luring the slime into this room, if there is slime. It may not spawn at 2 minutes. It may spawn at 4 minutes. It may spawn at 6 minutes. Don't know that until later. But definitely... Definitely want to take that precaution while I can. Okay, I think that room is clear. I think both those rooms are clear, honestly. How's my drone health is huge today. Okay. Okay, we're good. I get a bad feeling because I don't hear slime and I don't hear... Big room. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drive in here. As a safety precaution still. Okay. Thought for a moment I heard a swarm. That scared me a lot. Another generator in here. Let's go ahead and do that. What do we have for a room? Not much. Okay. Not much at all. Beyond not much, really. How's my time? Time is actually kind of bad right now. $16 and $15 should connect to the same room. If there's slime, I'm pretty sure it'll spawn within the next 1 or 2 cycles. It spawns on 2-minute marks, and it will almost definitely spawn with the drone on the ship. Okay, something entered the room. It is not a sentry, so it is leapers today. And I want to close this door as quickly as possible. D8, D9. I don't hear swarms, so it's probably not that. Will definitely be best to check first, though. Let's actually rewrap down to there. Defenses are off. We're safe. Is indeed a leaper. I'm about to hit the 7-minute mark. Nothing coming out of D21. I'm worried. I'm worried because it just does not seem like there's enough on this ship. It seems like a decent-sized ship. So far I've come across, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. 7, actually, because I need to count on the other side of D16. Out of 7 rooms, well, I guess I don't know what's in our 7. That was closer than I would have liked. I was not watching the time very well. But I can be pretty guaranteed that it's at least leapers and sentry or swarms. Anything in there will leave quickly. I'm not gonna make it. There's something in the way. Crap. Hey look, D8 was open. Yeah, that sucks. But it also tells me there's a vent in there. Yep. Deno, if you're working on swarm mechanics, well, you can... I didn't think to do time because I was kind of in a, oh my god, they're attacking panic, but it was shortly after 8 minutes, and, yeah. Well, I saw that coming. Did not take long for that to take effect either. Okay, so the bad news is now I can't really trust anything and I'm down to 2 drones. Worst news is I do not yet have a generator that can also access the defenses. So if I lose another drone, I literally can't kill things. Well, that must also be a big room. Pretty big room. Check for vents, check for vents. Top priority. I hear a swarm somewhere. I'm not taking a chance. Okay, no, that was on the other side of a door. I should double check the vent for, yeah, okay. For the love of God, can one of these generators please power more than just a few rooms? Can this generator please power the rest of the ship? Or is it just going to power 3 rooms? I mean, the good news is, the way the ship is laid out, 3 rooms is not insignificant. Ooh, 4 rooms. Is not insignificant. The problem... The problem is it's really not helping me much. Okay. So there's a single room on the other side of D10. And that's going to be pretty decently sized. Okay. Now, what can I do? Unfortunately, I really can't explore very far. R8 is my best room right now, and it only powers 4 rooms, which means I can reach up to the terminal, but that's it. I don't have ship scan, I just have defense. Door 22 is being attacked. Best I can do is open up that door. Quickly. I say best, I mean, you know, it's still going to take a long time to get down there. So door 22 is not damaged at this point. I'm hoping there's another terminal, and I'm hoping there is... Oh, there are other defenses on the ship. There may not be. I think R10 has something in it. I can't really safely check anything, though, can I? Well, I can and I can't. That's obvious. That's not as obvious. Maybe R9 was attacking door 22, not R11, like I assumed. Now up to R6. Hi. Meow. Yeah, I know it's late. This did not end well for me the first time. Well, across from R5 looks clear, or D4 rather. Now, this doesn't mean the room is going to be safe. The best I can do right now is to move it out. Go on, move out. Okay, that did answer my question. I was theorizing there might be multiple enemies in R10. There are. There's probably even something in R11. There might have been something in all 3 rooms. I would love to find another terminal. And I would love for R11 to have defenses. As a matter of fact, I could reach a fair portion of the ship if R9 has a terminal and ship scan. Alright, that's got to be good enough. Nothing has spawned and moved into the room. There is indeed a terminal. Shit. Okay, well, I know... Shit. That is towable. That's a speed boost. So I got 2 things I can tow here. Speed boost is in solid condition. Woohoo! Top speed! I probably don't want the gather on it, do I? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tow first. Actually, it's not true. While I can potentially outrun them. Okay. Doors closed. Another generator. Which powers 4 rooms? This could be good. Four rooms, I think. It's got 2, 3, and 4 were powered by the first generator. No. No, it's not, because it's 612 and something else. It's 3 rooms. Oh no, 2, 5, and 2, 4, and 5 were powered by the first generator. 6, 3, and 7. Which means it can't quite reach. Can't quite reach much of anything, actually. But this is the part where I'm going to be... One does not have interface. One needs interface. Let's go ahead and get rid of sensor. And get this going. And what I'm going to do... Okay, that was a leaper. Oh, I never actually got what was in R9. Crap! Well, I mean, that's not going to be a problem long term, but... I know there's a lot of stuff in R12, or in R11. So I'm going to give them plenty of time to clear out. Four minutes before 14 and 13 are going to be hit. 14 and 13 I can deal with losing. Two, 3, and 4. That's the leaper. Taking its sweet time. That was not the leaper. Interesting. Okay, I've got time that I can just leave this open. If nothing moves, nothing moves. So let's go ahead and do this. Double checking all the doors. We're good. No ship scan. It sucks, but no ship scan. Didn't I tell you go to... What? Did you get... What? Why? Weird. I like that. I like that. I didn't even check to see what the time was before, so... Okay, no scrap in here. Well, that's great. Let's go ahead and leave it at that. Unfortunately, not too much more to recover. Well, there wasn't too much more to recover overall. 8 scrap, 1 propulsion fuel. Killed a lot of things. I mean, that was good. But, Gilbert took it right in the face. Right in the face. Good chance R14 is going to be hit. Oh! 4-hour experimentations. So that's opening 2. No. That. There's a door open between them. I'm hoping you... Okay. I can't verify anything. It doesn't really tell me much, but this is at least a data point. R14 got hit. It didn't get exposed to space. Doors didn't get burst open. I did have 1 door open. It's a data point. I don't care about both those rooms being irradiated. That's fine. And it is what it is. Lost a drone today. He's recovered at least, and he has good health, so I can get that back up if I was playing campaign. I knew there was going to be a vent in there. It wasn't like I knew it, but it's one of those things like, this is a small room, and nothing's in there. I don't know. All I can say is I didn't panic, and I really suspected something like that was about to happen. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Starting score of, let's see, 250, 370, 600. Starting score of 600. Lost 120 points to basically losing a drone. And so I could have had an 855. Unfortunately, that's all I ended up with. Picked up 1 propulsion fuel, 8 scrap, and 1 drone with 1 upgrade, which was speed, which isn't that bad, but isn't that great either. And 1 ship upgrade. I'm not surprised that Darkguard, Star Dragoon, LB, Squeaky Penguin, and Ash White are in the 855 category. I just got really bad luck with that swarm spawn. Oh, Noah pulled in not too far behind me with a 725. Not sure how that would have played out. Even a destroyed drone wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Dano also had 725. Tzu had 455, which definitely tells me probably lost the drone and gather. And Timort had a 145, which means he brought back just a little bit. Actually, you know what? The difference could have been one less scrap. No. What could that 10-point difference be? I'm thinking ship upgrade. But that would mean they would have had to gotten one more scrap. Could be drone health. Could be drone health. Overall, not too sure. 12 people have played so far, and frankly, I say it every time. There's Swarm, there's a chance somebody's going to end up with a 0. Timort narrowly escaped. Others may not have. And exactly what happened to me is the exact reason why. You enter a room, you think it's safe, there's a vent, then there's a Swarm. I was going directly to the defense room. I knew that drone was lost. There was nothing I could do about it. If you're not thinking straight, if you think maybe you can escape them, the short version is, you probably can't. And by the time I had even... by the time the sensor activated, it was too late. If you're not as experienced, or you're not thinking clearly, which can happen, it's a moment of panic, I get it, then you might try to drive your drone back into a safe room, or you might have that door open, and they might go for one of your drones next, and you might not get that door closed fast enough. I had that door closed for that very reason. I went toward the defense room for that very reason. I knew the drone was destroyed, or at least damaged, disabled rather, before it was even at that point. I wasn't getting away from Swarm. There was nothing I could do. And if you drive them back into your generator room, or sorry, like I said, it is late. That was young. Apologies. If you drive them back to your generator room, or a room that has an open door to your drones, that's how a total wipe happens. That's how these terrible events happen. And the best you can do is realize, if this happens, your drone is lost. Your best case scenario is get it to a room that you can make safe. I didn't reach the defense, but if I had, I could have, okay, they disabled the drone in the defense room. Worst case scenario. Or destroy the drone in the defense room. Worst case scenario. I'm able to kill them. Second to that, you want to get as close to a door as possible, because your only hope of recovery is going to be opening that door, running in, tow, and pull them back out before the Swarm get to you. And when you're towing, that's not going to be easy. So the closer you can get to a door that is as far away from the center of the room as possible, the better. And really, that's all there is to it. It's one of those things where it's like, you're already dead. You're already dead, you just don't know it yet. Or, whatever it is in the movies. So, keep a steady head. Yawn, because it's 5 a.m. And focus and work toward your new objective. For now, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment. Love to hear of your own experiences on this ship and your own strategies on this ship. Swarm and Leapers are an interesting combination. They don't attack sensors, so that's a good thing. but both of those enemy types can be notoriously slow to move between rooms. In this case, I don't think that was it. I think they spawned just by chance when I was entering that room, and so, or right after I entered that room, so they didn't react right away. And that was just bad timing for me. But there were a couple other times when I gave something plenty of time to move, and it didn't. And it could have been bad. There was the Leaper, there was the Swarm that moved into R12, from R14 and R11, respectively. And it could have been that I was like, yep, that's long enough, and it wouldn't have been. So for Leaper and Swarm, you want to give them as much time as possible, but time is always your enemy as well. And you want to get through a ship as quickly as possible, lest asteroid strikes or hull breaches or pipe breaches render part of the ship inaccessible, and that might be a vital part of the ship. Especially sometime like today, if I'd lost R8 to a pipe breach, I wouldn't have been able to get to those other rooms. None of the other generators would have reached far enough. That's not true, actually. R6 may have, but it would not have been convenient. It would have been extremely risky. Actually, R6 would have, but I wouldn't have been able to work around it very well. So, convenience is a huge factor as well. Again, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. There's a lot of analysis on today's ship, just because of my loss and because there are things that happened. Fortunately, of the 12 people so far, 5 have pulled a top score, so congratulations to you. Again, share your strategies. If you'd like to check out other playthroughs, I apologize for that again. You can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, and Noxitney linked in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, failure notwithstanding, do please like, and have a good day.